Barbies and Kens. I'm in a weird location because I felt like the lighting was very nice here. So I was like, let's go here. I wanted to weigh in on this because this is absolutely insane, as the rest of you probably know. So let me just backtrack to the beginning. Digital Princess is a content creator. She also used to do like PH, which I can't say on here. I don't want to get flagged. And OnlyFans, but I don't even know if she does that anymore. And she would always like collab with people and stuff. And we started TikTok around the same time, became friends, mutuals, like followed each other on both accounts or whatever. Like she has a second account. So she followed me on that one too. So it's like, we were just always like friends. Like, I know the one time she did some kind of like shout out streaming thing on Twitch and I wanted to be a part of it. And we were talking back and forth about it, but I couldn't get it to work. And when I asked her to help me, like, she just never responded. So, but like no hurt feelings. Like when she used to have her duets on, I'd always duet her videos and stuff. Or she looked cute in an outfit. I'm like, oh, I have an outfit like that. I'll duet you. And, you know, never felt any ill will towards her. I will say that she used to, like, people would be like, are you filming content while your kid is home, your 2-year-old? And she's like, no, he goes to daycare during that time. That's alleged. This is just all allegedly. Because, like, who knows if he was in the house when she was filming content? We don't know that. We weren't there. But from what I opened the other day and saw, I'm going to put it up on the screen right now for you guys.
There's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue, so please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet.
I still can't believe it. So that was the initial video. She did take that down and delete it since then because of the comments on it. And all of the comments are just like, she's fine. She didn't do anything wrong. You guys are all jumping to conclusions. And then to the, did you guys see the mugshot? So, I do have the police report, which I'm going to put up on the screen, and the mugshot for you guys now. Just going through the police report on my own, and just like reading comments, taking other people's opinions on the whole aspect of it, I think it's wild and insane. If you don't want to sit here and read the police report, basically, she claimed and told the cops that she left her son home because she had to run to the 7-Eleven to get laundry detergent, when in fact, like, I guess her son he's 4 years old, crying outside of the house alone by himself. And she said when she left the house, he was for sure sleeping, but like he was outside just like crying and stuff, and the neighbors had to like call the police and attend to him. And her alibi was, I was at the store. So the cops were like, okay, well, you were at the store, not a problem, we'll check the cameras and all that. But they were like, why are you dressed in, like, they said like a black dress or blah blah blah. It was probably the leather one she wears all the time, and like dressed up and stuff. And she was like, you know, oh, just went to the store like that. I guess some time like went forward from them saying that they were going to check cameras, and she was like, well, I just have anxiety and I wanted to tell you guys, you know, that I actually went to a party and left her son there. A 4-year-old at the house alone. And like, if she left at like 9-10 o'clock at night, when do you think, you know what I mean? She got like incarcerated and taken in, it said like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's probably around like 1 or 2 in the morning. She left him at 9 or 10. He woke up during the night looking for his mother, like any child would. And that's what happens. I think it's insane. I also wanted to add the aspect of this TikToker, so I'm going to add her video in.
I've seen actually a lot of people talking about this digital princess, Pokey princess, whatever thing. Same with the person who I stitched. But the one thing I haven't seen anybody mention is the fact that if you look at that screenshot, one second. So if we look at this together, you can see that she was booked at 3:50 in the morning on 8/25 and released on 8/25 at 3:30 in the afternoon, which means she spent a grand total of about 12 hours in jail. So for those of you who might not be aware, the only way for you to get out of jail in 12 hours for something like child neglect is through bond, is through bail. So for bail in Florida for child neglect, it's $5,000. And to pay 10% of that, which is about what bail bondsmen usually take, it's $500. So my question is, and the question I haven't really heard anybody ask is, why didn't she buy a babysitter for the night? Like, because a babysitter maybe $50, maybe $100, but bail was $500 and she had that much.
And I listened to that and I was like, oh my God, when she was saying like how much and everything, it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, why couldn't you pay a babysitter, which would have been so much more cheaper than a $5,000 bail? You know what I mean? And now her just coming out and being like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. This is all blah, blah, blah. Like, really now? Like, I'm sorry, but people who aren't parents or have a child, for you to even think in your brain that it would be okay to leave that child alone? How dare you? Like, who are you? Because that's not parenting. That's not how it goes. And if she really wanted to go out to a party, she easily could have, you know what I mean? Like, got a babysitter. It's Florida. It's, you know what I mean? Jacksonville. Like, there's people everywhere. People who need jobs, you know what I mean? Like, just resources. So that kind of just blew my mind. And obviously she bailed herself out and it now is blocking comments and stuff and just saying that, like, she didn't do anything wrong. How can you not see leaving your baby alone isn't wrong, you know? I'm gonna add some comments in of other people and their opinions on the whole situation and what they feel. I wish this was being spoken about more. I hope more people report on it, and I hope she realizes like what happened and changes her ways or repercussions get taken, because like if those neighbors didn't hear him crying, her son crying outside, you know what I mean? Like, what would have happened? If, you know, Florida traffic, I've been there, is very hectic and crazy. What if he got hit by a car? Like, I don't even want to think about it. You know what I mean? So I think the thing to take away from this is, just because a child isn't our own child, let's watch out for the safety of children around us. Because just because somebody shows us something online, it's not what it is. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Whole thing is insane. If there's any like crazy updates, I'll alert you guys, but I don't think there's going to be anything like major coming out of this. I think she's just going to pay her way out of it and probably have to have like maybe part custody and her mom watch him. Also, I want to add something in before I close this whole scenario. Her aunt, I heard, and her mom lived very close to her like location and took him then when she got arrested. So like, why didn't they watch him for you if you want to go to the party? Also, she mentions in the police report that she thinks her son is on the spectrum of autism. So again, if you knew your son has autism and on the spectrum, you wouldn't leave a normal 4-year-old like that. So one that has a disability you would leave on? Help me process this in the comments down below. I love you guys. This is BS we shouldn't have to deal with. Goodbye.